Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you that have been watching me for a while, you may notice that my background has changed again, and that is because we moved again. This time we actually bought a house, so I'm really excited. We've been wanting this for so long, so we finally bought a house. And so that's why I haven't been posting for the last couple months, because we moved in about a month ago. And the month before that, we were getting prepared for the move. So we were, packing a little bit every day, dealing with all the stuff you gotta deal with when you are buying a house. The house was built from scratch. It's a brand new house. And so we had to do all the little things like get blinds and do all these little things. So we have been very busy, and I still have so many boxes right here that need to be unpacked, but I moved everything to the side because I was like, I wanna film. So that is what I'm doing today. So today I filmed a makeup tutorial that is fall inspired. I was really wanting to do a dark lip and kind of an orangey warm eye. I'm just really feeling warm colors right now, which kind of makes sense because we just hit fall, which I'm so excited about. Anybody that lives in the LA area, you're probably so over the heat, or if you live somewhere even hotter, I'm just so over the heat. Still wearing a tank top, but I wanted to embrace the fall colors. So that's what I did today. So if you're interested in learning how to get this look, just keep watching. So I'm gonna start with skin, and first I'm gonna use the Benefit PORE Fessional. I haven't used this in a while, and while I was moving, I found this in my collection, so I figured I'd start using it again. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my fingers and just put this all over my skin, but concentrating especially where the larger pores are. For foundation today, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Mine is in 202 Creamy Natural. And I'm just gonna dot this all over my skin, and then onto my neck as well. Then to blend that out, I'm gonna start off with the Morphe M439 brush, which is this really thick, dense foundation brush. And then after that, I'm just gonna take a damp Real Technique sponge. I always want to call it a beauty blender, but it's not technically. But anyway, I'm just going to take that and just pound that on my skin. The next for concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Tape Shape Concealer. Mine is in the color Light. And I'm going to put this underneath my eyes. Kind of just draw a line, drag it down a little bit. And I put a little bit around my nose just because my nose gets really red right here. A little bit on my chin and a little bit right here. And again, with that beauty sponge, I'm just going to use the corner to blend that out. The next, I'm using the Benefit PORE Fessional Agent Zero Shine. Today I'm going to be using the Morphe M438, which is just this tapered, fluffy brush, and it's a good size to get in this area, so I really like to use it with this product. So I'm going to take that and just put a little bit into the cap. I'm just going to take my brush and then just tap that under the eye area and just any area where you normally have larger pores, which is generally in this area of your face. So I'm gonna set that all under here. And then I also take it onto my nose too, and around my nose just to set that concealer. But I do it onto my nose because this whole area is my trouble area, obviously, for pores. So it just cover the whole damn area. So moving on to eyes, I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. So the first color I'm gonna use is Raw Sienna, which is this color right here. And I'm gonna use a blending brush for that. This is the Morphe M502. I'm just gonna put some of that onto my brush, and I'm just gonna use this as my transition color. So I'm gonna put this right into the crease and blend that out. And then I always like to keep an extra blending brush on hand. So this is the Morphe M501, which is a larger blending brush, and I'm just gonna run that over to make sure it's even more blended. Next color in the palette I'm gonna use is Realgar, which is this orange here. And to put that on, I'm gonna use the Morphe M433 brush. It's a little dirty, but that's okay. Definitely tap off the excess because this is a super pigmented color, and I'm gonna put that right onto the lid. And the reason I like to use a brush like this instead of just kind of a flat eyeshadow brush is because I can put this right onto the lid, but then it also helps me blend if I need to do so. So I'm just gonna keep packing that color onto the lid. I'm kind of leaving this space here empty so I can do an inner corner highlight. So I'm just applying this onto the lid all the way to the outer corner, but not the inner corner. And then again, with the tip of that brush, I'm gonna blend that into the crease. And again, with the larger blending brush, I'm just gonna go over the top. And going back in with that first blending brush, the Morphe M502, and using Raw Sienna, which was that first color, I'm gonna add a little bit more of that into the crease. And then just to darken it up a tiny bit on the outer corner, I'm gonna use Cypress Umber, which is this color here, and using a MAC 222 brush, I'm just getting a tiny bit on the tip of the brush, and I'm gonna add that to the outer corner. Just a tiny bit though, just to give it a little bit of dimension, but I still wanna keep the focus on that orange color. And then back with the large blending brush, I'm just gonna use that to blend out those edges. I pause a lot when I talk, I realize. I'm like trying to concentrate, but talk to you at the same time. So now I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows because it's hard for me to finish and visualize how my eye look is gonna look without my eyebrows done. So I'm gonna move on and do that, and then I'll come back to the eyes. I'm gonna use this Sephora small shader brush. That's literally what it's called. It's just a little tiny brush like this. And I'm gonna use Primavera from the palette, which is this shimmery gold shade on the bottom. And I'm gonna put this into the inner corner where we left that blank space. And then I'm gonna bring a little bit into the very inner corner and a little bit on the bottom lash line. Then taking this Morphe M507 brush, which is a really small tapered brush, I'm gonna go into Raw Sienna, which was that first color we put into the crease. I'm gonna put that along the lash line. Then with that same brush, I'm gonna go into Cypress Ember, which was that darker brown we added to the outer corner. Just a tiny bit on the brush, I'm going to apply that to the outer part of the eye. I'm not bringing it all the way in just because I don't want it to close up my eyes too much, because my eyes are kind of smaller. But if you want to bring it all the way across, go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna leave it just about half of the way in. Then using a larger flat shader brush, I'm gonna use Tempera, which is this light shade in the palette. And I'm gonna put that under my brow. So I'm gonna start off right underneath my brow, and then I'm gonna bring it down. And this also helps blend out the edges of the colors below. Next, I'm gonna do some eyeliner at the top. So today I'm using the Kat Von D Ink Liner in Trooper. Next, I'm gonna do a quick coat of mascara. Today I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Feline Noir mascara. I got waterproof. Oh, no wonder I don't like this. This is what the brush looks like. It's kind of a like plasticky type brush. The bristles are really short. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but because I'm gonna be doing false lashes after this, mascara is not a huge deal, but I just wanna do a quick coat of some kind of mascara. So I'm gonna do that. For lashes, I'm gonna use the Kiss Natural Flourish Blooming Lash, which looks like this, and the style that I'm using is Camellias. I think that's how you say it, Camellias, yeah. So this is what they look like, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw those on. Well, I wish I could just throw them on, but I'm gonna put them on. My eyes will not stop watering, and it's driving me crazy. Okay, so I have my liner done, I have my lashes done. So now I'm gonna throw in some black pencil eyeliner. I'm just using this little one from Sephora. It's from the Sephora collection. I've had this for years actually. It's just lasted me a really long time, but that's why it's so little. But it's just a basic black pencil. So I'm gonna take that and I'm going to add it to my tight line. So I'm just going to, if you need to hold up your eyelid or whatever you need to do, go ahead and do that. I've kind of mastered just being able to hold my eye open and go like that. Now using that same mascara, I'm just gonna do a quick coat on my bottom lashes. This mascara can definitely get clumpy. So moving on to the rest of the face, I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So I'm gonna use this color today. This is Subconscious, and the brush I'm gonna use is the Morphe M523 brush. I'm just gonna kind of make that line and then turn the brush. So before I had it this way, and now I'm going to turn it sideways to help myself blend that line up. So again, just bring this all along the hairline and then I'm bringing it down. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit and add that under my chin and along the jaw. And then bring that down also. Then for blush, I'm using one by MAC, and this is in the color Melba, which is a really pretty peach color. I love blushes like this all year round. It doesn't matter what season it is, but I feel like it goes really well with this look also. And to apply it, I'm using this Wet n Wild blush brush. This was $3 at Rite Aid, and I figured I would try them out, and so far they're not too bad. So I'm gonna take that and just put that onto my cheeks. So I'm putting on the apples on my cheeks, but blending it back at the same time because I don't want it to be just in one area. I want it to be all across my cheek. For highlight, I'm gonna use another product by MAC. This is Soft and Gentle. I've had this for so long and they still sell this color. So the packaging might be a little different if you buy it now, but they still sell this exact product. And to apply, I'm gonna, oh, it's completely worn off. It's just this fluffy brush from Morphe. I have no idea what it's called. I like this brush because it's small, so I can get my highlight exactly where I want it, but it's also fluffy, so it's not just sticking into one area. And I'm just packing this on. I don't know why. It just looks so pretty. I'm adding a little bit to my nose. Maybe not too much there. And add a little bit to my Cupid's bow. So for lips, I'm going to use one of the colors from the birthday edition from Kylie Cosmetics that Kylie had put out for her birthday. If you follow her cosmetic line or just her in general, you know that she put out a special line for her birthday. And so when this particular item came out, I had to have it basically. I haven't bought any of her products before I got this because I just couldn't decide what lip color to get. So when she put out this, I made it a mission to get my hands on it because I know everything sells out so fast, and I got it, so I'm super excited about that. So if you haven't seen it, it comes with 6 colors. One of them is in my purse currently. So the color I'm going to use today is Leo. It's just this really dark burgundy wine color. Before I do that, I'm going to apply a lip pencil. So today I'm using the MAC lip pencil in burgundy, which is pretty much the exact same color. And I'm not going to fill them in all the way, but I am going to bring it in just a little bit so I don't just have like a stark liner on my lips. So next I'm going to take the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick in Leo, which this is actually the first time I'm using this color because I can't really wear this to work. It's a little too much, so I always wear the nude lighter colors. So this is the first time I'm using this. Okay, so this is with one coat. I think I'm gonna do an extra coat real quick just because it's a little sheer, just a tiny bit sheer where I didn't put the lip liner. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more and then we should be good. Okay, so to finish everything off, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So just a few sprays of this, get my hair out of the way. Alright guys, so that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, all of that. I really do appreciate your guys' support, especially if you made it to the end of this video. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.